Hi, this is Deborah from Dinklefoot.com, and this week I have another really simple greeting card idea. If you can see, I have a green card background and then I have 4 squares, and I cut these at 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So we're going to be using a corner rounder for a couple of the edges of each square. 2 edges are going to be rounded and then the others are going to be left as they are. I have one piece of some lace ribbon, and that's just going to be wide enough just to go across the front of the card. And I have a flower. I took 3 paper flowers and just put them together with a little gold sparkly brad. And I have a stamp. I'm going to make this into a birthday card, so I have a birthday wishes stamp and some ink. And then I have some gold embossing powder. So that's all I'm going to need for this card. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my squares, I'm going to mark the opposite corners. We're only going to punch 2 corners of each square, and I want to match them. So if this one's round, I want that one to be round. So we just going to take a pencil here. I'm going to mark these, and you can see I also put my squares so the stripes are up and then sideways and then up, so they're opposites. So I'm going to mark these corners. So since I'm going to round this one also will be round. Since this corner will be round, so will this one. Since this one is round, so will this. So it's really simple. They're just going to be opposites. So all I need to do to fix them up is grab my little corner rounder punch, and I'm going to go ahead and punch those. I'll be right back. Okay, so my squares are punched where I want them punched, and all I'm going to do is just glue them to the front of the card. I'm going to leave just a little bit of space in between them, so we have a nice even spacing. I think I'll leave about that much room. So we're just going to go ahead and put those on. Alright, here's the last one. Make sure they're kind of even. And then next, our little piece of ribbon is just going to go right across the bottom. So it's going to be right in line with those 2 squares. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Just a teensy bit of glue right along the edge of that lace. Place it right across the bottom. And then our flower, simple, it's going to go right on the left corner. So you can use a Zot or some liquid glue like I'm doing. So it's going to go right there. And then last, just going to simply stamp our birthday wishes on the bottom and emboss it. So I'm going to get my embossing powder ready. Hopefully I left enough space for my stamp. I'm kind of bad about that. I should always stamp before I make the rest of the card, but I don't seem to ever do that. So we're going to stamp that. Oh, it worked out just perfect. I'm going to lift up my lace a little bit. Get my embossing powder on there. And dump off the extra. This is kind of a sparkly gold. So I'm going to go ahead and heat that up, and we will be finished with the card. Okay, got my embossing powder heated up. It's a little bit hard to see on the camera. It's just kind of an iridescent color that I thought kind of matched the little design on my paper. So this card is finished. It's as simple as that. And thanks so much for watching.